This episode is brought to you by Alice Vaught, a true friend and a hero, our first sponsor of the Marge Sent Us podcast. We love you. Alice, thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for being our first sponsor, our first supporter in this endeavor. Large margin it for everyone to see. You're a rock star.
No one's nicer than Alice.
No, she's so great.
Have you ever met someone nicer?
No, she's always been so friendly and welcoming.
Sometimes I'm on the train going to work, and I see her, and I don't want to run away. Everyone else, I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't want to talk to that person, but I'm like,
Sometimes I'm on the bus, and I see Alice
what?
from afar, and I go,
what bus?
hey, Alice, and I reach for her.
What bus was
Just
that?
kidding, I'm making it up.
Okay.
I don't commute with
her. She doesn't ride the bus.
I just wanted to join in with you.
Sorry,
It's an amazing moment.
sorry, you can't.
But,
She's my friend.
End of the bottom line, Alice.
We love
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a friend.
Travel around the world and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
Woo! We love you,
Alice.
Bye.
Hey guys, welcome to the Marge Sent Us podcast. We have some good news for you today. Before our third episode begins, we are official.
Woo! Pop it. Oh, is that anticlimactic?
Oh, we have champagne, but it was a twist off.
And it was very tiny. No pop. But we are drinking it, pouring the champagne. And we would like to toast to you fine listeners, all two of you. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. How's it going?
Hey, Liz.
Love you. But we are very excited about this new piece of our life.
Yeah,
And how
new endeavor. And we're gonna be stars.
we're gonna be famous. Maybe.
Cheers.
All right, cheers.
Congratulations. Marge Sent Us.
Woo!
And we're drinking.
Really taste the $5 bubbly.
Hey, how'd you know it was $5?
I am an expert at small bottles of champagne prices.
Damn.
Yeah. All right, back to business. So, on this third episode, we bring you what is perhaps our favorite sister movie of all time.
Of all time.
Not best movie. Don't get it twisted, people. We are not that deluded.
And we hope you all recognize it, because I think it might be fringe, but after reading the IMDb reviews, pretty sure it's not. It is the one, the only, Chipmunk Adventure. We can't do time stuff.
It's plural? I think it's just the Chipmunk Adventure.
The Chipmunk Adventure. Even though there's so many chipmunks.
There's only 6. My question is, are there other childlike orphan chipmunks running amok?
That is the crux of this film.
The
main question. All right, so this film is a cartoon. Our first cartoon on Marge Sent Us podcast.
Not the last.
Not the last, that's faux show. We would watch this movie pretty much all the time. Came out in 1987, so it would have been only a year after Andre was born, so we watched it, obviously, years later. You probably were like 3 by the time you first watched it. 4.
Wow.
I bet.
I'm not
right?
sure. Well, I think we just found it at the movie store. We were like,
chipmunks,
this looks good.
hot air balloons, dolls, diamonds, cash.
Well, let's rewind. I'll tell you the plot.
We need to tell you the plot because it's a doozy.
All right. Childlike chipmunk brothers, Alvin, Simon, and Theodore, are playing an arcade game at a diner. They are playing the Chipettes. Chipette. P or B?
Chipettes.
Chipettes.
Like croquettes.
Or
but you don't eat
chipmunk. Okay. The Chipettes, who are a girl trio of chipmunks, Brittany, Eleanor, Jeanette.
And to rewind, this might be obvious, but these are the chipmunks from the cartoon that was started in like the 50s or 60s.
There's no other chipmunks. Everyone knows.
Okay, well,
I just want to make... What other chipmunks could we be talking about?
The Rescue Rangers, Chip and Dale.
Huh.
I think they're related to the chipmunks.
What?
Yeah.
No. All right, you look that up.
I will.
Later. Anyways, the Chipmunks and Chipettes are playing a game, an arcade game called something Around the World. Maybe Around the World in 80 Days. Who knows? It is a game where you verse somebody in a hot air balloon to fly around the world, and whoever makes it to the end or whoever doesn't die wins. Turns out there is a pair of crook siblings sitting at the table next to them.
Named Klaus and Claudia.
They're German.
Pretty sure they're German.
I think.
Evil Germans.
Yeah. Germans are always bad guys.
Evil villains are Germans.
Yep. They need to get their diamonds sold to ruffians around the world.
They're diamond traders.
Illegal diamond traders. So they're like, oh, how do we get these diamonds? Because Jamal, ... question mark, whoever that is. Well, we find out later. I'm trying not to spoil it. We need to figure out a way so that he doesn't figure out what we're doing or who's trading the diamonds for money, for cash. So they overhear the children / chipmunks. We'll call them chipmunks.
Though everyone calls them children in this film, which is weird because...
Very odd.
But they do look like
people. But pretty sure they're still chipmunks because they have weird, like, flesh-toned chipmunk hair. Which could be fur.
But they really have human features.
It's very confusing.
I'll bring these questions up later.
Sure. So Claudia is saying, oh, good idea. Let's get these kids to have a hot air balloon race around the world and drop off our diamonds for us. And the kids are like, yeah, $100,000. Yeah, we'll get in a hot air balloon and go around the world.
We don't know how to work a hot air balloon. We're 5 years old.
But I want money.
Yeah.
So they do it. So they go on a race around the world. They get to see the world. It's very nice. And then they realize they are just being used to deliver illegal diamonds. Yes. And they get upset. There's mayhem. There's
it's a chase at the
bad
end.
things happen. It's just great. It's so exciting. But bonus, several songs.
Yes.
This is a musical.
This is a musical, everybody. A musical with pretty much all original tunes that you can't really understand any of the words to because the chipmunks sing too high.
I still don't. I have my version and then what I assume is the real version.
The tunes are all there, but the lyrics could be anything.
Anything you want.
Fill in the blanks.
Yep. That's how we operate.
Yep.
Totes.
Yep.
I have some questions. Question number 1. Well, I already asked this, but I'll ask it again. Are there other kid-sized orphan chipmunks around? Why are they the only ones?
Orphan animals.
Orphan animals?
Just in general.
What?
They're like a skunk. So the skunkettes.
Could be a spin-off that we never saw.
Yeah.
It's in the can.
It's pretty fuzzy, and one of my questions here is, how old are they? Why don't the chipmunks wear pants? They only wear these weird turtleneck dresses. And then I was like, well, okay, maybe it's something to do, I don't know, that they're 4 legs and they walk on 4 legs and not 2.
They don't want to wear pants.
Well,
no one wears pants.
The chipettes all wear skirts, so it's a little bit different. Why wouldn't they wear pants, though? Why turtlenecks?
Because chipmunk legs are, like, weird, connected to the bottom. Like, don't they have that, like, weird flying squirrel body? No.
I don't know chipmunk anatomy.
Yeah, we should look that up.
So that's my first question. My second is, who is Dave? Is he gay? And what does he do?
Those are my exact questions.
Who is your daddy? And what does he do?
Turns out, the man that created the chipmunks, Dave... No, what's his name? Something Armenian.
Yeah, he's Armenian. Call out to my friend Lindsay. My favorite Armenian.
He apparently is Dave. In the show, Dave was the chipmunks' manager who later became their adoptive father. I'm not sure how that came about.
Or how that works.
How that works at all. If you go down to the adoption agency, you're like,
did he find them in a tree?
Where did they come from? Doesn't make any sense. But yeah, he's probably gay because where's the lady friend? Who needs one? It's not. I'm not saying he needs one. I'm just saying
he seemed gayer in this
movie,
viewing.
especially now that we're more aware of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, his job, confusing. In this movie, he's going on a business trip to Europe.
Yeah.
As part of the plot, Alvin has to telephone Dave in the middle of the night to get him to say words so that they can remix the tape so it sounds like he's asking Miss Miller for them to come. And he's in this very swanky hotel room in Paris with, like, a perfect view of the Eiffel Tower, giant room. What the hell does this guy do for a living?
I don't know.
I mean, in the show, he was their manager.
Right. So that's out the window during this movie. He's obviously some kind of traveling businessman.
Finance? Maybe finance.
I didn't understand why he would leave them with Miss Miller. And if you don't know, Miss Miller is the wacky babysitter who's like this 70-year-old woman who dresses like it's 1950. She drives a pink Cadillac. She loves the oldies, singing to the oldies.
Partially deaf.
She's a hoot. She's a great part of this film.
She's supposed to be the caretaker of the Chipettes. So why does she leave the Chipettes to go babysit the Chipmunks? I mean, it's just poor parenting.
Why would the Chipettes come along?
I don't know, but I'm telling child services, I'm going to call them up and be like, Miss Miller is not a good mom person.
Oh, definitely not.
Totally not. But listen, you may think we're joking, but this movie is amazing.
Yeah.
It's very funny. The songs are
entertaining.
Super catchy.
It's a cool story. You get to see, I remember as a kid, you know what, this movie probably sparked my want to travel the world. You get to see a lot of cities, granted, kind of the stereotypical things from each city. They go to Bermuda. I feel like that's kind of random. I've actually been to Bermuda.
Is it like that?
What? No, not at all.
Oh.
Mexico City, Athens, Venice, Switzerland, Rio. Yeah, Rio Olympics. Woo-hoo! The Netherlands or Holland. Whoever's the windmills and the tulips.
That's Holland.
Yeah. Fiji. Did I miss any?
Probably, but yeah.
There's just so many. There's a big montage.
It definitely
it's awesome.
Is why I...
But as a little kid, that's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, and that's, I think, why I, recognize certain countries. Yeah. So I'd be like, oh, that big Jesus statue, that's in Rio.
Yeah.
They didn't say that, but I recognized it from the Chipmunk movie.
Yeah.
Because I'm cool like that. So good.
Andra was so obsessed with this movie that she named one of our puppies, our dog had puppies, and she had to name one of them Brittany.
I was obsessed with Brittany in general.
Brittany.
Still am a little bit. She's pretty cool.
Brittany is the female Alvin. Mm-hmm. Very boisterous, always wants a lot of attention, very sexually portrayed in this film.
I think that's why she spoke to me. She's just so cool. So hot.
There's some strange, and there's so much sexual tension between her and Alvin.
Right?
Yeah.
I was thinking they should do a spin-off in teenage years. There'd totally be some macking. Yeah. They'd totally, be getting it on.
There's some dirty dancing.
Maybe some, chipmunk boning.
But it's almost like a moonlighting thing where you, don't want to ever see them get together because you love that chemistry.
What? Like Jim and Pam?
Or Jim and Pam. My reference was much older. Yeah. So that's huge. Also, a big relationship in this movie between Klaus, the evil brother, and the dog named Sophie. Probably most of the comedic gold elements in this film are between a guy and a dog.
Who he hates, and the dog hates him. It's very funny.
It's really good.
We have several inside jokes involving lines from him. He's just very gross.
He's disgusting.
His
face is contorted and weird.
He's got a weird black widow's
pants. Yeah.
And then gray hair.
Gross voice.
Ugh. Poor butt.
He's basically disgusting.
Yeah,
but there's a lot of international people in this. You have Claudia and Klaus, Germans. Jamal, who is Spanish, we think. So you later find out that he's the leader of Interpol, which is the international police force. Sophie is a dog. Mario is the Italian butler. And they meet a lot of people, and it might be a little racist here and there.
It's definitely racist,
but in a funny, this was 1987 way. There's one scene where they meet these natives in Fiji, and Alvin uses the term wampum, which is
completely incorrect.
Really incorrect, even I think if you were talking to Native Americans in this country, never mind in Fiji. Ouch.
This movie did teach me that Fiji is very dangerous, though. And never go there, because you'll get tied to a stake and sacrificed to some alligators. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, don't go there. Don't go there ever, I guess. It's a bad idea.
Big question for you, Andre.
Uh-oh.
What is your favorite song, and can you sing it?
I anticipated this. Going into it, I thought it would be, we are the girls, we are the girls, we are the girls of rock and roll. So good. It's so jazzy.
So feminine.
Hopefully we'll play a little clip, but it's like, there's like some really heavy sax in it, and I'm really into it.
So much 80s sax.
Totally into it. And then I was thinking, oh, wait a minute, I forgot about the Snake Charm song. I love that song.
Getting lucky, ooh, getting lucky, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's kind of a throwback one. That's like a 60s, like Elvis-y kind of style. That's the cool thing about the Chipmunks, is I feel like they did like a lot of genre
they're really diverse.
moving.
Yeah, they're really diverse.
They're really diverse artists, if you think about it.
We don't know what they're saying, but they're really good songs. What's your favorite? That was your favorite song?
I thought it was going to be the mom one.
Well,
and I wanted you to discuss that.
Okay, so the mom song.
Unpack it.
Okay. Picture this. The Chipettes have been kidnapped in Egypt by this little prince who is voiced by Trivia
fact of the day.
By, what do I say? Nancy Cartwright, who is the voice of Bart Simpson. Anyways, he falls in love with Brittany and decides that he wants to marry her. In 10 years, he'll be able to marry her. So he kidnaps them and holds them hostage, basically, and they get to wear these very sexy Arabian costumes that we were obsessed with. But sorry, got distracted. So, as a engagement present, the Sheik brings Brittany, a tiny little white penguin from Antarctica. And he's very upset because he's tiny and he misses his mom. And he has a little locket with a picture of his mom in it. Because penguins have cameras and they take pictures and put them in their little baby penguin lockets. But this part used to make me cry. And it still makes me a little choked up today. Anyways, they escape eventually, Snake Charming song. Eleanor takes the penguin, and they have to bring him back to Antarctica because he's getting real sick. Because he's a penguin, he can't be in the desert. So they take him back to Antarctica, and then he's kind of fading though. He's fading like a flower. And Eleanor's like, he needs his mama. And then they get all sad, and they sing this song. It's just amazing.
Can you give us a stanza or two?
Friend or companion, I can always depend on my mother. That's who I need.
Beautiful.
I used to sit on the couch in the basement during this part and think of my mother, Carol Dumas. Love you. And then I get real sad because I didn't want her to die. And then I would picture her dying, and then I would start crying. And then the little penguin was there, and the animals make me very upset.
Wow.
And so I would just cry. So yeah, this song is definitely
so sweet. And the Chipettes are so sad about it.
Oh
because
God.
I guess, at one point they had a mom, but they're orphans.
We're not sure what happened.
Chipmunks, so that's kind of
die?
confusing. She probably got hit by a car.
What? Or she just tossed him out of the tree and was they fell out of the tree and she was like, see you later.
I think that happens a lot.
Yeah. Oh God. So sad. Yeah. But it's really touching.
It's a beautiful song.
Yeah, it really is.
So high though. Those Chipmunks are.
You could tell I was having some
high
difficulties. Sure. I'd also like to point out that this movie has one of the scariest scenes in the world. There is a shark. I'm still not comfortable with it. For those of you that don't know, I have a very strong fear of sharks, especially fake sharks in the movies. Real sharks, no big deal. Don't really care about them. Kind of wimpy. But this one really freaks me out. It's just very real.
It isn't real at all. It is giant.
No.
It looks like that the shark from the game Shark Attack.
Yeah.
Everyone remembers that
scared
name.
the shit out of me, that game.
It is not a real looking shark at all.
Oh my god, yes it is.
You're insane.
No.
I like that scene. I think it's cool. They get to go on a pirate ship. They find treasure.
They almost die.
Yeah.
This giant shark comes and like fits Brittany in its mouth and then jumps out of the water with it. No, it's terrifying. It's terrifying.
She almost dies, and there's this real coming together part with the Chipettes.
It's very upsetting. Yeah. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's very upsetting.
Then we won't.
Fine. Other question was, does Theodore ever get to eat? They're always taking away his food. I feel so bad for him.
Enough.
I know, but he's always ordering some special
like
food.
my cat, he could do to eat a little bit less.
I know, but I just feel so bad for him. In every country, he tries to order a delicious meal.
That's the running joke.
And then he gets pulled away before he can eat it. That's sad.
He never got his couscous.
He never got his couscous. It's very sad.
Couscous for Theodore.
In Athens, which isn't a Greek food.
Yeah, I didn't think couscous was Greek, but
I think it's Morocco. I did a report on Morocco, but it was basically just about couscous
there you
in
go.
7th grade. So
you're the
I'm the
pro.
I'm the expert. So I know everything.
Professional couscouser.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are all the notes I had. Klaus equals ew. Yep, we went over that.
I've missed this one.
Oh.
I had a mini crush on Alvin.
Oh, yeah.
Bestiality ?
No, because he was so anthropomorphic. He was like such a little human, but he was so attractive. He still is. I still find myself a little attracted. Mm-hmm. It's like the, who else talk about? The Robin Hood, the Disney.
Yep, the Fox.
Yep.
The Fox and Robin Hood.
Totally Fox. Foxy Fox.
Yep. Foxy Fox. My other note, which ties into that, chipmunks as chick magnets. Everywhere they go, the ladies love them. Ladies love chipmunks.
Because I think that's their, like, music group persona.
What? CM.
Ladies love
chipmunks.
Chipmunks,
one word, though? Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Nope.
Sorry. LLC.
Sorry.
Ladies love chipmunks. But yeah, they are babe magnets.
They really are. I mean, and that was, like, all the themes of all their songs. It was, like, women being like, I love you!
Except for the Christmas song where they just wanted a hula hoop.
Well, that's the old Chipmunk song.
That's the only Chipmunk. Was that song? Oh, that was their second official song. The first one was The Witch Doctor.
Oh, really?
I think so. Oh. We'll double check that.
Yeah.
We'll
get history here that we're unclear about. The
history
of the Chipmunks.
Unclear about.
We should write a book.
We should. It'll be called the what's that called? What was the Saved by the Bell one called? The one where, like, you can make anything up and it doesn't matter.
I don't know. You're trying to. I mean, the Chipmunks have made it because there's a new Chipmunks out.
Oh, yeah. But they're real
where
Chipmunks.
They use CGI.
And they're real, actual
Chipmunks. What's that actor? Jason something is the Dave.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Chipmunks have made it through the generations, which is pretty cool. You're like, why is this a staying point that we want to keep following the lives of chipmunks? But we're entertained. But I think this is the best version because,
unauthorized. Sorry, that's what I meant. The unauthorized chipmunk biography.
There you go.
Where we make everything up.
I mean, these are the most, I think, anthropomorphic ones. I'm just going to throw out a recommendation for the Halloween one, which we watched a couple years ago, and I've never laughed so hard in my life.
I think it's called Theodore and the Wolfman or something.
It's like a teen wolf kind of theme to it.
Oh my god.
It is fucking hilarious. I've never laughed so hard. So good. If you like this one, you will eat that one up with a spoon.
The humor is just very smart without being... like super cheesy, and I don't know, there's something about it's similar to kind of a SpongeBob kind of humor where it's very, like, I think adults would find it just as funny.
Oh yeah,
if not,
and it's
funnier
not, like,
than
the animation is like nothing to talk about. It's mostly like still animation, and then there's just the character moving around. You know, like simple animation stuff.
I'm not really an animation expert, but...
Well, you know, when you just, like, see the background, it's just, like, a watercolor drawing.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. I guess it's not Finding Nemo caliber of water.
Maybe they should make... I don't know who owns the Chipmunks, though. It's definitely not, like, a Disney thing. But, anyway. losing steam.
My champagne got stuck in my throat.
And we're
I
choking
couldn't
on
talk. I think the son of the guy that created the Chipmunks, I think he's still around. Because I think he's still...
Looks like it. He isn't that old.
You saw him? You saw a picture?
We're best friends.
What?
We're friends on Facebook and Instagram.
Oh my God!
Dude, that's how big of a Chipmunk fan
That's great. That's great. I love it. Anyways, I hope some of you know what we're talking about. I kind of feel like we're just talking.
This one might be a long shot, but we decided to do it anyway because it's really a film that definitely framed our childhood. Uh-huh. We couldn't do this podcast without mentioning
most of the jokes we say on a daily basis have to do with this movie.
Yeah.
And no one else knows what we're talking about, but we do.
I don't think we've ever met anyone who has, so...
You're right.
If you've listened to it, ping us.
But the reviews on IMDb are very positive. I've never seen
10 out of 10.
I've never seen IMDb reviews so high. So if that doesn't tell you this is a great movie, I don't know what does. It could be in my top 10. It could be. It just might be. It makes me happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
I got real cozy listening, watching this. I just wanted to eat grilled cheese sandwiches in our basement, in our moldy basement, carpeted moldy basement.
And hold hands.
And our dogs would come down.
And then cry. Friend or companion, I can always depend on. Depend on? That is not the words. Oh, wait. Let's talk about what you thought the words were, and then I'll look up what the actual words were.
Okay, which song?
Okay. The song is... what's that one that we were talking about? The Boys of Rock and Roll. Okay. When there's the part that's like... how does the chorus go?
Because we're the girl part?
Yeah.
Because we're the girls of rock and roll. I only part think you better believe it. Yeah. But that's not the part I'm thinking.
It's when
I'm heating up and I'm getting loose. Gonna play in this rock and roll band. We're living in a man's world, they tell us. But we ain't gonna fight it. Dana, ina, ooh, That one's tough.
Okay. Sun goes down and I'm just getting up. I'm headed for the city lights. Okay, here's the part this is what I thought it said. Getting... It doesn't make sense as a sentence. In my head, it made perfect sense. Ready, old Gusty. Ready, old Gusty, on the way to the club. Gonna there's something tonight. Actual words are radio blasting all the way to the club. Gonna rock this town tonight.
That's pretty close.
Sure. Old Gusty.
You living in Yeah, we ain't gonna buy it. I was pretty close. Yeah.
There's just little parts that we have no idea. And so we throw in a word.
Those are a lot less lyrics than I thought there were.
I know. That's why I was like, wait, where's the beginning? Oh, right. Oh, that's a good song.
Yeah.
We'll play it, and then you guys we'll fade out to that, and then you can jam to it in your cars or on the train as you're going home or walking, whatever. I don't know what you people do.
Yeah. You're just our loyal listeners, and we love you.
But thanks for being there. We hope we didn't bore you too bad with our chipmunk talk. I think this is our longest episode.
Whoops.
Too much singing, I guess.
Chipmunk chat.
Woo! All right.
Guys.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Later.
Bye. Mother.
Bye.